I touch that 5 for you. I do that 3, 4 times again. I testify for you. I told her like you, that bitch. I do it all, and I'm around. You scared to do it. I'm not. As long as you joking, now here for me. I ain't got it. My bitch, skimming, looting. I ain't your body.
Do you remember that one night when we fell in love? What we had felt so right, cause we had trust. Now it's drowning in our lives. I know we're broken up, you know the feelings deep inside. So what's you, what we've been through? I miss you, and you can't lie, you miss me too. If I roll through.
In today's video, we're going to be talking about why Beyonce looks like a whole different race. People are in the comments eating her up after her most recent post on Instagram. I actually seen these posts through Shade Room, but I didn't think anything of it. Anyways, before we get into it, like, comment, and subscribe, turn on your bell post notifications so that you'll be notified every time I drop a video. Let's get into today's video. So, you know, or if you don't know, Beyonce has this Renaissance premiere coming out. It's basically a little documentary on her Renaissance tour, I'm guessing. And she just not too long ago, or just recently, had a red carpet where everybody showed up and showed out. Everybody showed up black, from Kelly Rowland to Lizzo, Tyler Perry, Beyonce's mother, and Beyonce's nephew, Jules. They all showed up. Most of her guests, like I said, showed up black, other than her mom and her niece, nephew. But Beyonce showed up, and the comments, y'all not gonna believe the comments. The comments just keep going on and on. Someone said, y'all love to make excuses for Beyonce. Treat her like you would everyone else. The lady looks YT, and that's just that. Someone else said, Alexa, play brown skin girl, with the little emoji face. And someone else said, who is this Caucasian lady? Y'all gonna hate me for saying it, but I thought this was Kim for a while when I scrolled and glanced at the pig. Girl, they eating her up about her skin color. And you know what? I've been trying to tell my sister this because she doesn't seem to believe. She thinks Beyonce is all for black people. And I'm just here to tell you, Beyonce doesn't really represent us very well. I feel like she represents whatever she goes by. She likes to say she's Creole, which I heard is not even a race, but whatever her mom is, French, whatever it is, that's what she is. And that's what she goes by. When I looked at these photos, I didn't even realize how light she looked, which is really crazy. All I was looking at was her hair because I was in total shock. She switched it up. She usually has blonde hair, and I was so tired of that blonde hair. I'm like, she needs to go black again, or brown, or any other color. You know what I'm saying? I was getting tired of that blonde-headed Beyonce, and to see that she ate this up. I'm gonna give her credit because she looks absolutely beautiful in this hair color. I'm not even gonna hate. The dress is given, and when you have an event, you're supposed to show up and be the main prize. Beyonce definitely did that, especially compared to everyone else. Don't get me wrong, Kelly Rowland ate her look too, per usual. This look on Beyonce is something new, and I'm digging it, and I think she should stick with this. I was confused as to why she did that little album. I don't even know what it's called. I don't know. And she made the song Brown Skin Girls. I've been trying to tell my sister since she was in Destiny's Child. She was never really pushing brown skin girl image. She was always the lighter one. We all know or heard that they were making the other girls in the group tan and not making Beyonce do it because they wanted her to be the light bright of the group. And Beyonce has never stood for us. I understand why the African culture, some culture got mad at her for the last album. I don't blame them at all. Beyonce is fake. Just was talking about this in my other video. But anyways, I could really relate to these comments. She looks like a whole different person. She looked like she did bleach. I don't know if she did. I feel like she's just light bright. People are eating her up, and I was trying to tell my sister, Beyonce just acts like every other race but the one she's pushing. And me and my sister too just had a conversation, and I was telling my sister, I'm like, don't mind the camera, I broke my tripod, but you know, all the people from Ice Spice to Lotto, Cardi B, Beyonce, they all want to represent this brown skin girl image, but they play both roles. Sometimes they'll be like, you know, I'm an island girl, I'm this and that, and then at the same time they'll be like, I'm like, it's either one or the other. You know, you can't go by both on the birth certificate, and that's how Beyonce is. She plays both roles. Back in the day, when I would look at Beyonce, I'm just like, she doesn't act like, you know, someone who looks like me. She acts like a white tea woman. And I always thought this, and I just never messed with Beyonce like that because she never protected us like she should and defend us if she claims to be, you know what I'm saying? And especially if she's making music about it. But I feel like the only reason she started pushing this brown skin girl stuff so hard is because, for one, they started treating her dirty after she turned a certain age. They didn't want her anymore, and her career was flopping. They were no longer supporting her. So she's like, you know what? I need my people. But you can't look to us when you're going through a crisis. You're not being supported by the YT folks anymore. Then, you know, not only did I feel like that is the reason why she started representing us and making music about us, but I feel like another reason as to why she started marketing us so much, or whatever you want to put it, I just be putting it in crazy ways, but the reason why she started making music about our culture is because she had kids that are like us. They have ether hair, let's just say that, hair like wool. They're brown skin babies. They're not like her, basically. They're not a light bright. They're like their father. And I think that's another reason why she changed her mind into, you know, representing our culture, because she realized, oh, I made African American babies, and not only are they African American, I just call us Hebrew Israelites. That's what I call us. That's what they say we are. But she realized after she had those children of color, she needed to start representing our culture. And not only that, people were bashing her baby, saying that she needed to do her hair, and her hair is just always messy, and how, like, talk about her baby's black features basically. And she realized that, and so that's why she made this whole album representing black people, brown skinned girls. But it's too late. You should have been doing that. You got away for so long with trying to portray this white tea image with this blonde hair. It's just really too late for all that. And that's why that one culture, I don't know what culture it was, I think it was African, I don't know, whatever her album is based off of, they did not mess with her album at all. It's too late, and she's still appearing as a white tea people or a white tea girl or a woman, and people notice it, and I'm glad people are noticing it. I definitely won't be participating in her Renaissance documentary because I don't care that much. I'm not paying for something that's not benefiting me. We're just making her a billionaire. She's not funding us in any way, shape, or form. She's not showing up to our accomplishments or anything. So let her celebrity friends do that. This is just ridiculous. She's definitely not a black woman. I don't consider her a black woman. I don't consider Lotto one. Ice Spice, although Ice Spice seems to try to push that as well.
Black women are the blueprint for everything. Anything creative you ever thought of, you feel me? So, yeah, shout out to us.
Rihanna, sorry, I know y'all love her so much, but I don't see her as a black woman, although she pushes it. I see her more as where she comes from, Barbados, whatever type of people those are, that's what she is. She just came over here to America to portray our image. Cardi B, she's not what she says she is. She's not us. As much as I love Coi Leray is added to this list as well. And you notice how the industry will push these lighter skinned women to portray a black image, knowing dang well that's probably not what they were raised to be or what they consider themselves to be. Y'all all know them light skinned girls in middle school and high school, elementary too. thought they were always better than the brown skinned girls. Now they want to change their mind, like, oh, you know, everything comes from us. So that's what they want. They want to be like, oh, you know, black women are the blueprint and I'm a black woman. No, you're not. You're whatever other race that you are mixed with. You are not us. We started everything. Us melanated people, us brown people. And don't get me wrong, got nothing against light-skinned women, white people, Asian people, no type of people. But it's the fact when you are acting a certain race, but trying to portray another one just for your success. And that's what I think Beyonce is doing. She's acting like she's so for us. But then again, if you look at her images, she doesn't look like us. It's too late to be trying to talk about some brown skinned girls. Your kids didn't come out lighter skinned like you thought they were. And now you're trying to change your mind and try to support us. I never messed with Beyonce on that level. Don't get me wrong. I set aside her attitude or her character from her music. She got really good music since Destiny's Child. Not gonna cap on that. But I don't like the way she does things. When she was in Destiny's Child 2, she never really cared about the darker skinned women. Like, at all. She was always them. They were trying to be sweet. Like,
what's Tavia?
Have fans, and it's the best thing. I mean, it overcomes everything. Beyonce and I became friends, and
Beyonce's my friend. Beyonce over there making faces at them. Like, she just thought she was better than everybody else because of her fair skin. And she could try it with darker skinned women, but you see, she ain't try it with Aaliyah. Aaliyah was a light bright, but Aaliyah, she knew who she was. And I'm proud of Aaliyah for acknowledging who she really is. She didn't go by Native American. She didn't go by Caucasian, which her mom is, whether you want to believe it or not. She went as African American, an African American woman. And Beyonce, this is what she wants to be so bad. But then in her music, she's talking about Creole sexy and, you know what I'm saying? Like, her mother is clearly not us. You know what I'm saying? She's more of her mom than her father. Her father is us, but her mother isn't, and that's Beyonce. But I'm really glad people are catching on to this because Beyonce got to stop getting away with this. Literally after the industry stopped promoting her last album, this one that she's promoting, this is all her. This has nothing to do with the higher ups, I believe. Personally, I think they let her go a long time ago because they just didn't want her anymore. She's just damaged goods. She's been good for years, but they're looking for new artists like Tyla, Scarlett, Ice Spice, Lotto. There's tons of new artists out. They don't want Beyonce anymore. They don't want Jay-Z anymore. Who else don't they want anymore? And now that the industry is not promoting Beyonce, they're not paying her, they're not helping her albums and music do as well as it used to. She's looking to us to help her. But back then, when you were working with them, you didn't care. You didn't speak up for us at all. And I don't want to hear about the Trey Martin situation. I believe that was demonic stuff. I don't even think it was real at all. They said that Trayvon Martin's father was a part of a Freemason. So, of course, she's going to be a part of that. That has nothing to do with us and supporting us at all. Those are just plays. That's entertainment. But I checked the comments not to be messy and to see if there was drama in the comments. I sincerely checked the comments under the Shade Room to see what they were saying about her hair because I've never seen Beyonce with any different type of colored hair other than dark brown, black, and blonde. But to see her with platinum blonde, I believe this is, it's really beautiful. Like I said, I give her credit. This makes her look like a fairy. She looks beautiful. I'm not gonna take that away from her, but she is really light. She could pass as a white tea woman. Sad. Like, she doesn't represent us at all, and I'm glad people are waking up. Brown skinned girls just needs to be wiped off the internet because the person behind that song, she's French. That's what she is. Another thing I want to add into this video, said on the Shade Room that Beyonce reveals that Blue Ivy saw online criticism about her tour performance, and instead of quitting, she decided to train harder for future stops. That's a little girl. Why would people criticize her? And that's why celebrities don't show their kids. You know, some things I agree with, some things I don't. But That's good of Blue Ivy that she's gonna keep growing and train harder. Another thing I want to add too is I feel like Beyonce is using the black culture to gain profit off of. She's making profit off of us because when she represents us, real melanated people, they're like, oh, she's for us. She's okay. I don't know what I can and cannot say on YouTube, so if I'm saying crazy stuff, that's why. But she's representing melanated people because she's just trying to get paid. In all reality, that woman is not us. She's just making money off of us. She's keeping her name alive because of us. And it's really sad that, we have these light-skinned women profiting off of us. And you see with the black artists, the melanated artists, they're not as successful as the lighter skin artists, which is really sad because we started everything. Us melanated people, we literally started everything. Aaliyah knew this. Michael Jackson knew this. Hence to his Remember the Time. All those Egyptian people were melanated. Aaliyah played Egyptian goddess. Brown skin. Melanated. They knew. We started everything. We're the blueprint, literally, for life. We created everything. So for them to promote these women that are not even melanated, that are not even us, is really sad. They're just making money off of us. And it's sad because our melanated men promote this. All they talk about is red bone, light skin, yellow bone. It's just really sad. And once I hear that in a song from a melanated man, I don't listen to that song anymore at all. And that's why I used to listen to Chris Brown, not faithfully, but I used to listen to him until he was downing a melanated sister and calling her out of her element. And I'm just like, yeah, he doesn't even like us. Lil Wayne doesn't even like melanated women. He said he would never have a melanated baby again. Yet you have a melanated daughter. And she tried to say she spoke to her father about the situation. Like, it's just really sad that our people can't come together. Our men should be for us, not these light-skinned women. Because at the end of the day, these light-skinned women take from our melanated men. That's all they do. They want. Look at what Tyrese Gibson is going through with his baby mother. She's trying to take. It's just sad, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to us to wake up. And melanated women, they have been waking up, being independent, not putting up with anything. And that's why we are slept on, because most races know we cannot be ran over anymore. And I'm glad. We need to wake up a little bit more, because this is ridiculous. Although I love my melanated men, they gotta be smarter. They gotta stop giving their time and effort to these light-skinned women and stop promoting them instead of promoting us. And that's exactly what the industry wants. But like I said, don't get me wrong, Beyonce looks absolutely gorgeous in this photo. Beautiful. I haven't seen a look by Beyonce where I could just say this and literally act like this. But this look is absolutely gorgeous. Metallic, whatever it is, suits her very well. This platinum blonde, perfect. But I mean, it is giving very much white tea woman. As sad as it is, because she has melanated kids and she's making albums about melanated people, and they don't even support it like that. Especially the actual culture she's going after. They don't mess with her like that. So you guys let me know what you think. I think Beyonce needs to stay in her lane. If she's French, then that's what she should go as. I would pay to see her birth certificate to see if that's what she goes by. You guys let me know what you think about the fans calling her out on her very light skin. And let me know what you think of this look. Do you like the new blonde look? Definitely let me know. But that was pretty much it for today's video. Oh, I also want to say, it's probably too late now, but if you are a fan of Aaliyah, click out, or Aaliyah. If you are a fan of Beyonce, you should have been clicked out, because I'm just telling it like it is. I've had this burden on my shoulder for a long time. I just always felt Beyonce didn't represent us. and she was never one of us, and she's not one of us. And she's talking about she's been black. Maybe that's the reason why they're always mad. They were promoting you because you weren't really representing us like that. They seen you as a lighter skinned woman, a white tea woman. Your image was for the lighter skinned community. It wasn't for us. It was never for us. That pretty much wraps it up for this video. Y'all let me know down below. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Stay crazy.
Do you remember that one night when we fell in love? What we had felt so right, 'cause we had trust. Now it's drowning in our lives. I know we're broken up, you know the feelings deep inside. So what? You, what we've been through.